foreseen circumstances, particularly related to companies. So for total risk, you will have systemic plus unsystemic. For total risk, you will have systemic plus unsystemic. Now, with the equation and with the CAPM we talked about, the equation for CAPM is made up of risk-free interest rate plus risk premium. Risk-free interest rate plus risk premium. So when you are evaluating shares, it's the name of the theory is capital asset pricing model. So stocks is one of the capital assets that we are pricing or we are trying to value. And when you are looking for the expected return an investor would want to get, the risk-free rate, which will come from perhaps treasury bill, plus a risk premium for taking on extra risks. Example, you are an investor, you have money, you didn't go to buy treasury bills, you went to buy which other, I don't want to use MTN again, which other, you went to buy any other shares.
Farm milk.
Fan milk, you went to buy fan milk shares, you didn't go to buy T-bill, which is stable, not disturbing. You didn't go and buy that one, you went to buy fan milk. As an investor, you have an expected return, what you expect to receive. That expected return is made up of risk-free rate plus you want to receive more than the risk-free rate. And what you receive in excess of the risk-free is what we call the risk premium. You receive a premium for bearing that risk. Okay, so if you go and buy shares of Capital Bank, shares of Cow Bank, shares of Consolidated Bank, whichever shares you buy, once it is, the name is shares, you bear some risks. And the risks you bear, you would want to receive reward for the risks you are bearing. So that E into bracket R, the expected return that an investor hopes to receive should be made up of the risk-free rate, basic risk-free rate plus risk premium. Now, when you look at the formula written here, RF plus beta into bracket ERMKT, the expected return from the market, that is what you see as E into bracket R market. That is expected return from the market. Then RF is risk-free. Then B is the beta. So your E into bracket R is the expected return that an investor hopes to receive. Then RF is the risk-free rate. B is the beta of the security, the risk of a particular security. Then ER market, MKT, that is expected return of the market. Expected return of the market. Then ERMKT minus RF is market risk premium. Market risk premium. So the market has a reward for bearing risks. That is the ERMKT, the expected return on the market. That is what the market gives you for bearing risks. Risk-free rate is standard, is there. Then you have expected return from the market. Then you have beta. that is related to one particular stock or one particular security or one particular share. So that when you have the beta into bracket, expected return on the market minus risk-free, that is what we call the risk premium. The risk premium is like the market is giving me a certain value for bearing risks. When you subtract risk-free from it, whatever is left is what the market is paying me for bearing risk premium. Again, our expected return on the market minus risk-free. I stated something somewhere. Let me see. Good. The same thing is what I've written here, but I stated something. Example, we buy T-bill with a risk-free rate of 7%. That is the risk-free rate of 7%. Then you have a market risk of 15 for bearing risks. The market risk of, so market is giving you 15 for bearing risks. That 15 is made up of the risk-free plus an excess for bearing risks. So if you want to find the premium, what the market is giving you for that extra risk that you are bearing, it will be the market risk expected return minus the risk-free rate, and you would have 5 minus 7. Then you have beta, which is denoted for each company's risk that they have, or whatever risk comes with the company. So you have the market giving you a certain risk premium. Then you multiply that risk premium by the company, the company you are dealing with, or the stock you are dealing with, the beta, the risks attached to that stock. That gives you your total risk or total reward for bearing risks, made up of what the market is giving you plus multiplied by the risks that the company bears. So risk-free is here plus your company's or your stock's risks multiplied by the risk premium from the market. Risk premium for the market. Premium that you receive for bearing that risk from the market. Is a formula understood before I move on? Risk-free is your is the basic risk, is the risk-free, is an investment that you do that is risk minimal. No, we don't expect it to have any risk. That is risk-free. Plus beta, the company or the stock you are holding, the risks attached to that stock, times expected return on the market minus risk-free. That is risk premium. So risk premium times beta gives you your risk, the risk at your risk for bearing a for buying a certain stock. And we are saying that that is a premium you are receiving for bearing the risk. Okay, there's a question. Beta is not unsystemic. Beta generally, beta is a systemic. I want to explain it well. Beta is determined by the system, but your company or your stock also has a beta. So it is added to the existing beta. Then now it becomes, the question was what? Is beta unsystemic? Yes, then it becomes unsystemic. There is a risk on the market already. That is the market's beta. Then we'll say that a company's beta is 1.2. What it means is that you have 1% standing for the normal beta of the system, and then 20%, 0.2, coming from the stock you are holding. Sam says, assuming I want to invest in stock of well, how do I determine the beta in practice to compute the required rate of return? Okay. There's a way to calculate the beta of the company or the beta of the stock. That is done under corporate finance. So it doesn't extend to this place. It's a whole calculation that goes into weighted average cost of capital. So you would go and evaluate all of the blocks and come out with the company's specific beta. Sam, I hope I can help in that. We are not doing that here. But I think you will do corporate finance, if I'm wrong or correct.
So we will do next semester.
Yes, you will do, and you will meet this topic again. You will see risk-free rate again. You will see a couple of the things we've done. And then you will do the weighted average cost of capital, where you are even evaluating the company's cost of capital itself before it translates into, because what they do is what translates into their stock. And then it translates into the beta of the stock they are holding. Then you have the systemic beta. So the systemic beta is the base rate. And then it is the yardstick or the threshold for which you compare the extent of risks that your stock is bearing. Okay. So I wouldn't bore you with that one here. You will meet it in corporate finance. Right. So now that we got all the explanation to CAPM's formula, we would move on to see how to apply it. And the formula is very straightforward. So please copy the formula. I forgot to let you copy. Please copy. Or if you've copied already, should I move? Anybody copy?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, please copy the formula. That is the FR plus beta into brackets R market bracket close minus RF. That is the formula. And then you note that beta into bracket return on the market minus risk-free is premium. Risk premium for the security.
Done, madam.
Okay, thank you. So let's solve the first question. A stock has a beta of 1.2. The risk-free rate is 4%, and the expected market return is 11. Calculate the expected return of the stock. And then 2, if another stock has an expected return of 15%, but a beta of 1.5, is the stock undervalued, overvalued, or fairly priced, according to CAPM or Securities Market Line? So let's do the first one, then we'll do the second one. Our first answer is in. Okay, it's dropping in. Okay, so Sam, I have your answer. Nadia, Abdul, Ernest, Papa Sam, Gloria, Gazy, Emmanuel, Albert, Ima, Joyce, Raphael. I have your answers here. I think, Raphael, look at your answer again. You were trying to type and I don't know if it's a typo error. So look at your answer again, Raphael. Or I should take the one I am seeing. Is it 1.12 or is
No, it's 12.4.
okay?
I
Thank
did
you.
it question 1 and then question 2. So
Yes. Thank you.
okay.
So I have Emmanuel, I have Raphael, I have Joyce. Oh, I thought I had received another. Let's see, we've received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that we can go. So for question 1, I'm showing the answer for question 1. Okay, I have 2 more dropping in from Esther, Irish, and Stephen. Then Emmanuel came and answer. Yeah. Okay, so I'm showing. Thank you all very much. I'm not taking it lightly. Thank you. So this is our first answer. Expected return is equal to, as the formula stated. I have one more from Patience. Patience, thank you. We put in our values, and then we have 12.4. Those of us who are not answering, we are about 40 or 37. Please, I hope you are doing it. You are just not sending your answer, but you are doing it. And I also hope that if you have any problem, you would say, Madam, please, how did you get this place? Or explain this part. Because I don't want you getting lost. And I don't want to see you in writing a fence and receipt. I will even look there. I don't like receipts. So we'll take our time and finish it. We will not do receipt. Okay, let's do the second one. The second one is asking a question. It is saying, is the bond undervalued, overvalued, or fairly priced? Is the stock, not bond, stock. So when you send your answer, add undervalued, over. Just do under, over, fair. I will understand. If you send your answer, then you do under or over or fair. I get it. Okay, thank you, Deborah. Deborah or Deborah, depending on which school you attended. Okay. I have from Sam after Deborah. We have Raphael Abdul. My friends, my partners, the rest of us. Yes, thank you, Chewy. Nadia, thank you. Is it difficult? I think it's simple. Or we are tired. Please, let's come. Let's keep it coming. We're almost there. Keep pushing. Okay, patience, thank you. Okay. Okay, I have Ima, I have Susan. Okay, let's go. We have quite a few answers coming in. I don't know whether people are confused or are tired, but let's shoot it and see. So our second question has expected return of 14 14.5. 14.5. And we said that the expected return, the actual return of the stock is 15%. And when you calculate the expected return, you have 14.5. So we say that it will be undervalued. Undervalued is correct. For all my partners, undervalued is correct. And everybody had it correct. Thank you. Thank you very much. Any question? The rest of us who didn't send our answers as usual, no? Any question?
Mom, can you come again with the answer?
The answer. Okay. This is the calculation. Which free is 4. Beta is 1.5. Market risk expected return is 11. And then we substitute them in. And that's it. Is it okay?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, I want to give you another question. Not this one. This one. Okay. I guess. Okay. Yeah. Someone sent something. Why is the expected return the same as actual return? It's not the same. It's not the same. I'm going back. The actual return is 15. The expected return is 14. So it is not the same. It means the company is giving a return of 15%. But when you did your calculation, the actual, what the company is supposed to be giving is 14.5. So they are giving more than they are supposed to give. So it is not the same. Sam, is that okay? Sam, is that okay? Or I am not reading your question. Yes. Are you off? Sam,
Madam,
are you okay?
I'm not okay.
Okay, please. You were asking why the actual return is the same as the expected return.
Yes,
Or
please.
that's what your question is saying, that the actual return is 15. It's not the same as the expected return. So I'm trying to understand.
So when you look at the question stated expected return in the question.
I'm going back to the question. Another stock has an expected return of 15. Yes, what it's saying is that when you look at the return they are offering, the expected return they are offering is 15%. But when you did your calculation, the intrinsic value calculation, the expected return you got was 14. This is to check whether what they are offering is okay or not. Maybe you did it, it was 16. You will tell yourself that we should receive more than what they are offering. Do you get it?
Yes, please. I'm okay. I'm okay now.
Yes. So they are offering 15, but our calculation says it should be 14.5.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So let's try this one. It's similar but different. So I want us to do it. An investor is analyzing a stock with a beta of 1.3. The risk-free rate is 5%, and the stock's expected return is 14. Calculate the market return. Expected market return. I want us to see how we go about this so that when we meet it somewhere. Yeah, good. One more last one, then we are done. So finish hard, please. I know you're tired. Okay, I have answers coming in from Abdul, Sandra, Raphael, Joyce. Yes, keep it coming. Let's get some 3 more, then we'll move. Because time is running. When we get 3, our next 3 answers, we'll move. Okay, so I have Nadia, Gloria, Dinah, Yes, thank you. So would show our answer. More are coming. Emmanuel, answer. Then Balfour, Stephen. Then Ima, MSc Ima. Yeah. Thank you very much. Patience, thank you. Let me unveil the answer. $11.92. Very, very correct. The sharks are, you guys are sharks. Your math is good. Shese, didn't come to play. Your math is very good. So this our answer. Anybody needs any clarification? Okay.
See if you can explain it.
Okay, so let's pick it from the question. The investor is analyzing a stock with a beta of 1.3. So our B is 1.3. The risk-free rate is 5%. The expected return on the market is 4%. Now, this formula is looking for expected return on the market. As we know, the R for CAPM, we are looking at the expected return on the market, which has been given as 14. So the question is asking us to find the market return. Now, the expected return by the investor is for that stock is 14%. Risk-free is 5%. The beta is 1.3. R E into bracket R market is what we are looking for. The market return. E into bracket R market MKT is what we are looking for. So that comes in as RM minus risk-free. So we simplify. Our 14 minus simplify, and then you bring the 5 across the bracket, becomes negative. So 14 minus 5 giving you 9. Then you bring along the beta plus its components. Okay. Now we want to make beta, we want to get rid of the beta. Some people will multiply the 1.3 by the inner just to break it. And so however you want to solve it, you want to get rid of everything and have your RM standing alone. So this is, they did a cross multiplication and it gave us 9 over 1.3 equals RM minus 5. And then it gets rid of the quoting on RM, and it is as it is. The mathematical part is as it is. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Thank you. All right, so we are going to the very last for the day, which is the application of Gordon's model. I know, but let's do last one. Okay, our time is 6:09. Let's do the very last one so that next week Dr. Nsia is taking us. So I want to finish this one. So let's do the very last. Let me explain this. We solve one question, only one question, then we go. Someone said we are tired. Yes, I know we are all tired. I think she's just speaking for all of us, but I don't want to carry it on to next week, and then when Doc comes, I have to do before he steps in. So please, it will be snappy, but I want us to apply what we have learned. Okay. How is it applied? All that we have done, how do we apply it? So the Gordon's growth model, which is a dividend discount model, is valuing shares at a constant growth rate. CAPM is looking at the cost of equity, the expected return, that is the cost of equity. And then Gordon growth model is also looking at the KE, the discount rate. So what it means is that both of them are looking for the same thing. CAPM can supply cost of equity for you to use in the Gordon's growth model. Okay. CAPM can supply the expected return. Then you use that in the Gordon's growth model. And that is all the explanation that is there. It means that if you have a question and the question has given you everything and it is asking you for KE, but when you look at the variables, you realize that the variables are coming from both CAPM and what's the name? And dividend growth model. What will you do? Actually, that's what I am trying to say. What will you do? So you can infuse the two and then use that to solve your question. Okay, so this is the formula. If you are doing CAPM, your name starts with a Q. I can't pick it clearly. Please mute your mic for me. So our CAPM is saying expected return is RF, blah, 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 blah. Gordon growth model is saying that you need discounts, you need dividend over discount minus G. So we can infuse the two and have our expected returns to be the same as our discount required return over here, KE. Okay. So in concept, we say that KE is the same as the expected return. KE is the same as expected return. So if you have a question like this, MSL Limited has paid dividend of 2.5 per share in the current financial year with the following details. Current market price is 60. Growth rate for dividend is 10. Then you have beta 0.75, and this is a likely exams question. At your level, this is the question you will get. So you have a beta of 0.75, an average market return of 15%, risk-free rate of 9%. Find the equilibrium price of the share. Find the price of the share. Find the price of the share. If we are saying find the price of the share, then you know that you are looking for P0 is equal to D1 over KE minus G. You see, they didn't give us any timeline as in multiple discounting. So you are looking for price. P0 is equal to D1 over KE minus G. How will you arrive at the answer? Now, if we are looking for D1 is equal to KE minus G, let's look at what we have been provided with. The question has provided us with dividend, which is D0, growth 10%, beta, market return of 15, risk-free rate of 9, and then the current market price of 60. Find the price. What will we do first? Since you are tired, let's discuss it. What do you think we are doing first? I have given you the hint that we are looking for price. which is equal to D1 over KE minus J. But in all our getting, in all that we have been given, something was left out. So that something is what we are going to look for first. What is that something that has been left out?
Madam, the KE, the cost
The
of capital.
KE, cost of capital, has been left. So it means that we look for cost of capital, and then we can go ahead and solve the question. Once you look for cost of capital, you can solve the question. So for cost of capital, yes. What is the formula for cost of capital? Which formula are we using? Cost of capital.
The CAPM.
We are using the CAPM formula. Thank you. And that is it. Once you get the cost of capital, you look for the CAPM formula. You are good to go. So inputting that our KE is equal to risk-free plus beta into bracket market premium. Our KE is now risk-free is 0.09 plus our beta of 0.75 into brackets market expected return of 15, which is 0.15 minus risk-free. We substitute that, and then we have our K to be 13.5. Now, when we get our K, we'll go and input that into our price formula. The price we're giving dividend for year 0. So dividend at year 0 was 2.5. We calculate dividend at year 1, giving us 2.7. Then we input that into the price formula, and we are done. So when the question comes, you look at what you have been given, and then you ask yourself, what am I looking for? What's the question requiring of me first? What do I need to solve this question? Do I have everything I need to solve the question? If no, how do I find it? Okay, and that ends our class for today. There's another question here. You can try your hands on that. It has the solutions also in it. And then I'll be online next week with Dr. Nsia. So if you have a question on this very one, no, you don't even have to wait till then. Take my number from the class rep and just send me a message on it. And then we will talk from there. Thank you very much for doing class with me and for participating in the class. Okay.
Madam,
Yeah.
Madam, I hope we'll get these slides on the LMS.
Yes, you will get the slides on LMS.
Okay, thank you.
This slide is there, but this is the updated version. So I will update what is there.
Madam, in addition to the bond, because what you taught today is not part of the slides you uploaded.
Yes, I'm updating that one too.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank
you. Okay. All right, thank you.
Are there any study texts that you have that you can give us, or like first?
Yes, I added that to the the LMS platform. Is there? I actually gave you a PDF. I added it's not done. It's not allowed to upload a whole PDF, but I gave you a whole PDF. You can look at it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Madam, sorry, what are we getting? What are we getting so that I can do something?
What are you getting it? I'll do that today.
When are you uploading it?
Today. Today.
Okay.
Today. Okay. Thank you. See you next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you
Bye.
too. Have a lovely weekend.
You too.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.